Everyone, welcome to Easy Solution with Saras. So today I will tell you how you can easily replace your shavers or your trimmers battery, which is non-user replaceable. So we can see that we can change it at home with I for this I need a soldering iron, a screwdriver. That's all. So we will start with disassembling the shaver. So for this we need to open these two screws, and there is a one screw on the back side. So we need to open all the screws. Now you can see we have opened all three screws. So now we have to disassemble this uh, part. So for this we need a screwdriver, and we need to pull it out like this. Now we need to pull out this pop-up trimmer. So for this you can see there is a slot. So you can see this complete body now disassembled. Now we need to open these snaps. So be careful while you opening these snap, because these are very easily breakable. So you need to do it very carefully. Now you can see we have opened both the snaps. So you can pull out this. There are two more. So now you can see that front body is also got disassembled. So this is the main functional unit of the shaver. Now we need to open this sealed compartment in which the PCB and motor and batteries are placed. So for this you need to open these snap very carefully. The seal compartment, you can see that there is a PCB in which rechargeable batteries are installed, and there is a motor. So we need to change these batteries, because these batteries have finished their life. So you can see I have purchased two similar NIMH battery of AAA size from a, you can buy it online and from Flipkart or from Amazon. So I bought it from Amazon for 400 rupees. Now we have to remove first these old battery. Now we have to remove this battery. For this we need to remove this PCB from this body. So for this we need to desolder these two wires, these motor wires. For this I need soldering iron. So So you need to pull out these wire while doing this soldering. You can see. So now you can see we have removed the PCB from the body. So now we have to remove these batteries. So you can see these are welded, so we need to do it carefully. So now you can see that we have removed the battery compartment by desoldering. So we have desoldered this from, you can see. Now we have to remove these welding parts, this because these batteries are welded. So you can see we have to pull out these strips so we can again solder these strips to new batteries.
Play.
Now we have to remove these strips from all batteries by the plier. We have to pull out these strips. You can see we have to destroy the strip to remove it out. We can take another new strip, or we can use a little wire to joint these negative and positive of both the batteries. So now you can see these batteries are no, long, no longer useful. Now we will take new batteries which I have received from Amazon, and one side of this battery we have to solder. So you can take this strip, or you can use any other copper wire to make these. So we will take a cello tape to join these batteries so that will not run here and there. So you need to be careful. You need to joint either one side with positive and negative of battery. You cannot solder both positive side of both battery, otherwise it will not work. See that this strip has been damaged, so we can use it a copper wire, and we will solder on these batteries. First we will do pre-soldering. Same we have to do with batteries also. So it will be easy to. taking help of plier. Now we need to put this wire and we have to again do the soldering. I can hold this wire with another plier. Now we'll apply little solder wire. You can see this is good joint now. Now we need to again insert these terminals into the PCB. So we have to straight these strips. So we need to make another hole for this strip to enter. You can see this is now so we will solder it again. So you can see the one strip is soldered again. Now we need to solder. I need to first open the PCB hole so that the strip can easily enter. You can see now the hole is completely open. I will insert this strip. You can enter it from top side also. Solder this second strip. So you can see this is now soldered. So we can straight it now. Now while you need to put this battery holder inside the PCB, you need to be very careful because this is, you can see this is positive and this is negative. So you need to put it same as the marking. Now we will put the battery into the battery holder. So I will be putting it this like this. So this will be wrong because the plus of battery is here. I need to revert these. So you can just, now I need to, You can see there is a LED glowing. You can use to match these strips with the battery. You can see this is a plus sign and this is same plus. Now we need to solder these. To soldering this side, so you can see these strips are already attached with the holder. Now I will just do desoldering so that it can go inside. You can see the terminal is coming outside. There is a gap, little gap, so we need to insert it more. Now it is good. We need to do the soldering, but before soldering we can mark a cello tape on the batteries to remain it down so that we can do the battery soldering along with the PCB. Okay, so let's do soldering. Solder the motor wires. So before soldering we need to check where will the position of the red and black wire. So I will do a little trial run so that I can know the exact location of motor wire. You can see it is not running. Now I will replace the wires. You can see this is working. We will again try by reverting. Here it is. Put red wire on the plus side. Okay, let's do it. So first we hole for these wires so that these can insert easily. We need to remove the excess solder from this. We need to open the soldering for motor wires, so we will use this safety pin to make hole for this motor wire so that it can easily come out. while we do soldering. Same for
Start.
you can see now we have made the holes so that the motor wire easily come out, so that we can do easy soldering. Now we will do the soldering. You have to be careful that you need to solder the red wire on positive sign only. So we will insert this. Now you can see we have assembled both the motor wires. So you can see these wires are assembled and we have soldered these from the top. So we will put the PCB into the seal compartment, and will put the sealing cover so that it will not get any water inside. Shaver is running fine, so now we can close it. So you need to put it tightly so that the snap will get automatically fitted. Assemble the rest of the parts of the saver. Insert the connector in the body. You can see this is running fine. So we will put the top cover. Now we will tight all the top 3 screws.